Hey guys, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? My name's Shannon and we're here today with a timeless reading for the collective. We're going to be doing oracle cards as well as diving in deeper with the tarot. Okay, so first card we have out here is meditate. There could be something, I'm seeing home on the bottom of the deck. We could be thinking about something related to our family, related to the structure of our lives. Maybe we're trying to figure something out. Okay, we have the healer coming out next. So meditate, the healer. We could be focusing in on our mental health right now. Yeah, we have tears on the bottom of the deck. So there could have been something happening recently that has kind of driven you into this hermit type of energy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be good to go within. But let's dive in with the tarot and see what else Spirit has to say here. What's our central issue, please? Why are we meditating? Speaking of the hermit, we have the hermit coming out first with the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So like I said, guys, it feels like we've been through something recently that felt really difficult. And as of late, I know we're coming into these major eclipses. I'm not an astrologer, I don't pretend to be, but I do know that the energies are getting shaken up quite a bit. So if this is your reading, you're focused right now kind of in this state of limbo between still kind of having these thoughts in your head about, okay, what went wrong? Why did it go wrong? How could I have made it better? And we're moving away from that, but we're not quite yet to the stage of understanding. We're in this hermiting phase where we're going within. We really are meditating on the energies that we have surrounding us and the energies that we're bringing to the table. All right. Let's see. Just one, please. That was, we had, okay, 3 of them came out. We'll take them. We have the Four of Swords, the Lovers, and Justice. And the question I was going to pose is what energies we currently have surrounding us in regarding this situation here with the Hermit. So the Four of Swords, the Lovers, and Justice. Again, it feels like somebody has hurt you. Somebody you viewed as a soulmate or a karmic counterpart, however you want to title it. But this would have been someone or something that you felt incredibly drawn towards, something that you felt like really brought the counterbalance that you needed into your life. And with the Four of Swords being here, I don't feel like the two of you are in contact, or, you know, maybe contact has slowed, or maybe there's a need to cut contact off. But the idea of remaining silent, staying still, and not really going after this right now is being encouraged here. So straight off the bat, guys, if this is your reading, you would definitely know it because you would have been through something recently where there was an ending of some type between you and another person. Another person, like I said, that you really thought you had something stable with. Let's see, show me the external energies that we're dealing with, please. We have the Empress coming out. Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck again. The Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. So you guys, you have these beautiful, strong energies surrounding you. The Empress, the Two of Wands. This is us understanding what it is we want to bring into our lives. This is us embracing our creativity, embracing our emotional side, and utilizing the strength that we can find within that. to guide us in the right direction down this new path that we're about to step onto, as opposed to allowing it to kind of suck us in, because emotions can do that, right? We can either transmute them and use them to our benefit, or we can kind of get, you know, sucked under, like in the ocean, the waves can just become too much. So it feels to me like you are surrendering to this emotional conflict or pain that you're going through right now. And because you're surrendering to it, we're finding a way forward. With the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like I need to look underneath of it. Yeah, we've got the Sun and the Seven of Swords down here. So guys, this to me says that there was some type of deceit that happened external to you, and there was some major clarity that came out, and now we're seeing everything as it is, as it truly is. We're being honest with ourselves. Let's see advice here, please. What advice do we have? So we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so this makes sense as advice, especially in this situation here. The Nine of Wands speaks to us, our resiliency, speaks to us becoming resilient through the battles that we have been through. The Knight of Pentacles speaks to us not moving forward too quickly. We're doing things in accordance with not so much our heart or our head, but kind of melding together our intuition, our heart, our head, and really being cautious, like making a checklist, making sure everything is in line. And then we see the Three of Wands coming out. We have the Two of Wands in the previous step here. So you're already on your way there. The Three of Wands speaks to taking action after we have this initial plan laid out. So the advice here, guys, is to continue to stand strong and put this work in that you have been doing, because you are going to find this way forward if you have not already. But Spirit is guiding you to do all the checks and balances. Make sure everything's in place before you dive into anything too quickly. Like we see the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. We're not seeing cards like the Chariot coming out, which to me is a much stronger sense of we're moving, or the Eight of Wands, something like this. These are baby steps. So Spirit is guiding you to be kind to yourself. And it seems like you really are. You're taking good care of yourself in this situation. You know, we have Justice out here along with the Lovers. You might still be kind of stuck in this place where you're looking for an answer. And I feel like it's important to say that sometimes no answer is the best answer we can get. No answer is the answer. So if you're stuck and you're really, especially with the Four of Swords being out with this as well, if you're kind of stuck in your head, wondering what happened, what went wrong, your answer is already there, okay? You came out as the Hermit in the very beginning. First card out was the Hermit. So you've already gone inward and checked, like, what did I do? Was I a part of this in some way? How could I have corrected, you know, behavior, or this, that? You've done the work on yourself. Remember we saw that Seven of Swords? It feels to me like whatever this situation is, whomever you were dealing with, they weren't a person that was on the up and up anyway. There was something underhanded here, something deceitful. And it feels to me like this wasn't a super long-term situation. Like, definitely doesn't feel to me like 40 years of marriage or anything like this. Though we do have the Lovers out here, but that just indicates the level of connection, and we can be connected to somebody very quickly. it feels to me like maybe this person got into this for the wrong reasons. Because again, I'm picking up off your energy, the fact that you're really being proactive about not only the situation that happened and healing yourself, but in getting yourself back up on your feet to move forward. So let's see what the outcome is here. What outcome are we looking at here, Spirit? Or what is our next step? If I can shuffle the cards. Five of Cups. What else? So guys, with the Five of Cups, it's going to be important that you're not allowing yourself, as I mentioned earlier, to stay too stuck focusing on what was. All right? We need to turn around and look at what is. There's a need here to ground your energy, because you already understand what needs to be done, but you know, emotional things can be tough. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups coming out. The Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. If this is your reading, guys, you're an empathetic person, you're a compassionate person, and despite the fact you're going through all of this, and you're taking all the right steps, and you are making progress in moving away from whatever this was. You're working on healing yourself. There is this idea that, you know, you're showing up here as the Queen of Cups. You may have a tendency to stay trapped in your emotions for longer than would serve you. So there's a need to ground those emotions. There's a need to transmute those emotions. And it seems like this is what you have been doing. But with the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck here, and this being the advice, I feel like this is Spirit saying, you know that this is how you are. You know you can be an emotional person. You know you can lean a little bit too far into your emotions. There may be a need to slightly change your perspective on something involving this situation. Let's clarify that. Are we on the right track? That's what this feels like. What do we need to know about changing our perspective? Yeah, the Page of Swords. Wow, and Death on the bottom of the deck. The Page of Swords and Death. So there's something that we need to be looking into a little bit closer in order to allow something to transition. Like I said, it feels like we're kind of stuck in a limbo here. We're waiting for this transition to fully take place, and it hasn't yet happened. You're on your way there. With the Page of Swords coming out, I feel like you guys understand this, and if this is your reading, you're already putting this work in, and this is just Spirit saying, keep doing what you're doing. It might take a little bit of time. There's no magic pill that's going to fix this for you. So learn to understand the pain, learn to understand the sadness or the loneliness or whatever it is that you're going through, and remind yourself that you are never really alone. You're never truly alone. You always have somebody there with you. You're always being guided. Wow. Okay, let's take these. Underneath these three, we have the Five of Pentacles. So there's definitely a lot of emotional turmoil here, guys. On the bottom of the deck, though, we have the Star, the Devil, and Death. What a major transition. Transitioning here from this bondage energy of the devil, feeling tied down, feeling trapped or entrapped, and moving on and healing and finding hope. Finding our way through this major transition and not allowing ourselves to get caught up in whatever this devil energy is. Because you have to remember, when we're in situations like this and we really are kind of down and out a little bit and really going through it, we are more susceptible to the devil type of energy. So Spirit's encouraging you to really look into things that maybe bring you joy, as small as it might be. I don't care what it is. You play pickleball, go do that. You know, you play bingo, go do that. Whatever is going to bring some joy into your life, you're being highly encouraged to be proactive about going out and exploring those things a little bit deeper now. There's a need to get out of your own head, because it looks like you have actually done the work. We have the 2 of Wands, we have the 3 of Wands, we see you showing up here as the 9 of Wands. You're getting ready to make this shift, but you keep getting stuck down in these little emotional creases, right? That are kind of in the fabric of this situation. And while that's normal, Spirit's trying to give you advice on how not to get stuck there for so long, or how to pull yourself out when you do become stuck. Let's close this out with an oracle card. Yeah. Shift. Number 9 with shift. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Earth. You guys, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be very important to be grounding your energy, but you are going to successfully make it through this transition. No matter what point you're at in this situation, know that things are going to be okay. And if this is your reading, I know that you're probably in a lot of pain right now. So know that you're taking the right steps. And remember what I said earlier, that sometimes not getting an answer is the best answer we can get. And we have to learn to accept that. We need to learn to move on. And we need to remember our own worth and really value ourselves in the way we should be valued. Even if somebody else that's in our space didn't recognize that, that is their loss. All right, my friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I truly hope this finds whoever needs to hear it and it brings you some confirmation or clarity. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a beautiful day, friends, and I will talk to you again soon.